Hello everybody and welcome to J Smith Continues, his week of Too Spooky for You. Am I referring to myself in a weird format? Did I just refer to myself as he? Well, I mean, I'm me, so I guess that's technically right. And that's the best kind of right, when you're right on technicality. Or so I hear. FPS-man. What is FPS-man? Josh, why the hell are you playing these games? Because it's scary and it's spooky because there's ghosts in it. Although this game is basically just it's Pac-Man, but it's first-person Pac-Man. It's interesting because Pac-Man, we think of Pac-Man as like this 2D down thing, and then you're this thing that it's chasing by the ghost. Woo! Just chasing by the ghost. But now, and like he's like ghosts. I get it, but like. You don't get it. In this game, it shows you what you don't get. So, what we're going to be playing, this is a game by Tom Davis. This is available for free. You just go play it right now. Play it along beside me. Go to congregate.com. Just search FPS-man in the Google webs, and you'll find it. Bam, just like that. Let's play. Level 1. So, what you are immediately seeing is basically the entirety of the game. I want to say that there are multiple levels. Well, there's definitely multiple levels. I don't know if there's like if the level design changes, because basically I'm just in this scary maze for basically 5 ever, and I'm chased around by creepy, scary ghosts all the time, just like normal Pac-Man. But unlike normal Pac-Man, you kind of get this weird sense of like how big these ghosts are and how tight these corridors are, and it's kind of startling. I've been playing this game. This is the second time I've tried recording it. The first time my face cam video just like messed up, and I was like, well, gotta do that all over again. So here I am again on my own. Ooh, I barely escaped that guy. That was really... Oh, shit. Okay. I like how ominous that the ghosts look, like when they're coming down a corridor. They just looking at you with their big kind of googly eyes, and they're just staring. And they're just staring as they come down a corridor. And they have like this weird glow around them as well. So you can see them kind of like... Oh, shit. I'm fucked here. I'm fucked. Turn around. No! I got scared. But it's something new. And something that you don't really expect to see from like a 2D game. Like, well, a game based on Pac-Man. But you can see like, it makes sense because the corridors are always black. They have the blue surroundings and the tight corridors, and the ghosts are always big as well. But you don't kind of think of it. You certainly don't kind of expect to see them looking like they do, which is really, really kind of creepy. But I like that it's not that creepy. I like my games. So if you've been following this week so far, you've probably, after watching yesterday's episode, have seen where this is gonna go. And as much as I love like where this week has been, I really love to like where it's going to go from here. So I started the week with the spooky, scary Asylum Jam games. But I'm moving, and from yesterday was a sure shot in like the far corner mine residences of space and time continuums. With my Super Mario World haunted house levels, and this is just kind of keeping going down that weird rabbit hole of games that revolve around spooky things, or games that have spooky things in them. Might not be the spookiest games. And I kind of, I could, do a let's play of Penumbra or a let's play of Amnesia, either one of them. But you could find those basically everywhere. So for this week, in this week only, let's celebrate games of the horror, not really genre, but related horror relatives, the cousins of horror. I like to think that that's where this game is going. Although I will say the first games, they had their own interesting, unique, and certainly scary elements to them. Being with that horror story on, what was it, Tuesday, and the other games that I played from that jam on Monday and Wednesday as well. They all have something unique that they can kind of claim as their own, and you can enjoy. And this one also, I like this because it is that second take on Pac-Man, or just kind of like a different avenue or a different way of thinking. It's like, you had your favorite painting, right? And your favorite painting is it's just on a canvas. But if you're suddenly transformed into that painting, that would give you a whole new perspective. You can see the different angles of things. You can see, actual depth, perhaps. It depends on the painting that you want to go to. Some paintings would be really fucking scary to go into. I wouldn't want to go into some paintings. But it's that different take, and it kind of can change your whole outlook on things again. So in this, obviously we have these spooky, scary ghosts. So they're never spooky or scary in the original Pac-Man. They were just, the enemies that you had to avoid. There wasn't any real threat or real fear of danger, lingering with those enemies. But in this, you do. It's like they're big and scary beasts that want to do nothing except track you down and murder you and look at you with like those piercing eyes. It's really kind of interesting. Okay, I got. Oh, phew, that's close. All right, I'm gonna eat them. I ate them. Not so much with the little balls that you gotta collect. Those are just those kept being like the status quo. You're a dude. You either walk on balls, you're eating little balls. Not sure how you want to take your balls. If you want them eaten or stepped upon, they're both kind of like equally bad in their own terrible ways. That's these pink and red ones. They travel together. They must be like some fucking friends or something from way back. How did these ghosts die? And how did they get so big? Are the ghosts actually big, or is that something a little bit different? I don't know. Maybe they were just born giants. Maybe they're just squid ghosts, like ghosts of squid. I can see they have like little tentacle things coming out of the bottom of them. I don't know if that's just like ghost drapes, or if that's how all ghosts are, if it has any kind of relevance to what they were in the before life, or if all ghosts look like that. Like, what if all dog ghosts and all human ghosts and all cat ghosts look alike? That just makes us all equal in the end now, doesn't it? Like, what if a worm ghost is the same as like a human ghost? Obviously our physical bodies are a little bit different, but in the end, what makes me any different from a worm? I guess I don't shit out the ground. That's a big difference. Like, I think it was Nick that told me this or came up in like one of our YouTube chats, and he said it's weird that dirt is just worm poop, and that's you know what, you're not wrong, Nick. And I think I might have butchered that quote, but I think that was at the heart of it. Worms just poop the earth. Really, I don't poop the earth. Well, I guess I kind of do, but like, that's not my occupation. That's not my job. That's not what I was born to do. I wasn't born to poop the earth. But worms, man, they're bred for that. They know how to poop the earth. They've been doing it for millions of years. I'm a pooper from way back. Fudge. I was gonna chomp them, and then I died by the chomp. So let's do one more. Let's do one more, and we'll see how well I can do. It's basic. I want there to be an update to this. I want there to be a Pac-Man update for FPS-man. What I want to see is new colors, because I'm pretty sure level 2 isn't the same color as level 1, but I guess I could be wrong there too. I don't really remember. I like Pac-Man. I like playing Pac-Man in like arcades. I like Ms. Pac-Man. Ms. Pac-Man's a good Pac-Man. I don't exactly know the differences in the Pac-Man games. I want to say that regular Pac-Man, the enemies had paths, and so like they would, follow the same path no matter what. And I think that's might have been what spawned Ms. Pac-Man, And I think there's more random elements in that. Did I already go over this, or was that the last video I was talking about Miss Pac-Man? I don't remember. But I know that I'm not very good. Well, I'm okay at Pac-Man. If, like, a dude has never played Pac-Man, or a lady has never played Pac-Man before, you know, wanted to participate in a Pac-Man duel, I would feel pretty confident that I'd be able to beat them. Now, you know, that can mean a lot of... Oh, God, I didn't expect him to follow me. Now, what that can also mean is that, you know, I do have a tendency to lose at Pac-Man. But if it's against, like, the average schmo that doesn't Pac-Man very often, I think I've got the leg up. I think I have the leg up, and I got the leg down, and then I'll bring that leg all around to Roundhouse Kicktown, population JSmithOTI, and, you know, it'll be a whole lot of fun. What am I talking about? I don't know. All I'm doing is getting balls. Give me the balls. I'll take this shiny balls too. Big, shiny, dim, not dim. You got balls, I'll take them. Bring them on over. I'm sorry, we're going to have to ask for your balls back, sir. That's like if a policeman was turning in his badge. Turning in his vag for balls. Wait, what? I don't know. Just get all these little items, and we'll continue on our way. Hopefully, I won't see any of the big scary ghosts. Up. Speaking of the devil, and oh, fuck, nowhere to go from there. All right, so this I guess we'll have time for like one more as I kind of do a little bit of an outro here, but this has been a fun game. It's a free game. It's not too spooky for a whole lot of people, but, you know, in the right context, I think this game has some legitimate, like, horror, spooky, scary things. You know, it's a big, dark, scary corridor. You know, set in the Tron universe, of course. You know what? Maybe, Pac-Man has been cyberpunk all along. I never thought of that. Like, maybe that's a thing. Like, this neon lights and like the glows and the ghosts, and it makes sense. Pac-Man is cyberpunk. Never have guessed that until now. I love that there's just this added dimension to Pac-Man that you don't think of. You know, you think of Pac-Man, you're looking down at it. Literally, like it's a top-down game. That's how it plays. And then the dimensions change, but like so do the dimensions. So like the full first-person mode, you don't think that these ghosts are gonna be so creepy, crawly, scary, wary, but then they are. But then they are. Wow. I almost ran into Pink Ghost's ass. Oh, hello. I like how you can see the graphics are nice in this game too. I mean, they're not like hardcore, like super fucking good, but like they're Unity good. And I love Unity because you can make like a simple game like this and it looks like inherently good. I'm a fan of it. I love the lighting on this game is nice. You know, the little pellet areas get darker once you collect them. The ghosts have like this weird radiation beams coming out of them, which are nice. I don't know. It's really pretty. Really pretty. I'm happy I played this game. Can't remember. I think it was Prescription Pixel that told me to do this one. And I said, okay, maybe. And then I just did anyways. But I didn't know this game even existed. So, ooh. What if they had like this game, but there was like different like corridors and stuff too, like different kind of like custom skins, and so you can have like imagine this if it had like a spooky haunted mansion skin to it, not like skin that you would cut from someone and eat, what? But like a haunted mansion, like a template or something. You know what I'm saying? So instead of being like laser beam walls, you just have like dark, scary corridors. I think a lot of people would resonate with that. And so like if you want to continue it down like the traditional horror sense and imagination of those sorts of games, if you want to keep going down those constant tropes, you know, you can put this into just like make these walls, just like have some like closed doors or something that you can't open, wooden frames, some sweet like drywall like peeling and stuff, like paint chips like scattered on the ground, like blood stains on the walls. I think that would do well, because one, you're getting a new look at Pac-Man, but two, you can see like the different Pac-Man things. Like you would think Pac-Man a lot differently if like he was trapped in like a spooky house full of ghosts, other than like, you know, cyberpunk Pac-Man, which no one really thinks about cyberpunk Pac-Man. I just thought about it, so basically that means no one else in the world thought of it before me. It's probably in every YouTube video ever made of this, but I don't watch YouTube videos. I just make them. Is that true? Maybe. Is it really true? Not really. I have nothing but free time. Grab all these pellets. I want to at least get to the next level, I hope, before I do end the video. But, and the happenstance that I do die before that, I am Jay Smith, and I am on the internet. You can find me right here every single day, especially all week long, which I will, and this 2Spooky4U week, 7. I just want to put 7 in there because there's 7 days in the week. So it's going to be from Sunday to Saturday. But I do a new week every week, featuring a different game or featuring a different theme. These last 2 weeks have been quite thematic. Not thematic from Spelunky, but like they've had themes, which has been fun. I like that. I like it. It's kind of like a break from the monotony of like doing one game per week. But I'll probably be back with my one game next week. We'll see about that. I haven't quite made up my mind on what I want to do. But by the time this video is out, I probably have made up my mind. I hope. Josh, stop being so non-mind making up little... What? Did I... Oh! Shit. Well, I died. And that is going to be the end of FPS-man. I want to thank you all very, very much for watching. I'm Jay Smith, and I'm on the internet. Let me know if you played along with me. And if you beat my scores, take screenshots and send them to me on Twitter and yell at me. Hashtag #SuckAtJosh is mostly appropriate. So, like, twitter.com/JSmithOTI. That's where you can find me. 140 characters of getting murdered by Pacs. And then you can also see me and all my things at twitch.tv/JSmithOTI. I probably won't ever stream FPS-man, but if in case I do, it'll be over there. And I stream every Monday through Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m., whether I'm on the NLSS on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, or at the J Smith Super Stream on Tuesdays. Who knows? You know. I know. 6 to 9 Eastern Time, though. In any case, thank you very much. I appreciated it. And I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Leave me a like if you liked the video. Elsewise, still love you regardless. Take care, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another new video. Later.